What's up, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Welcome back to another episode of Tekkit Classic Reloaded. How are y'all doing today? So, we got quite a bit of things to do in today's episode, so I'm going to get right into it and show you what I did in between episodes. I put these pretty cool little armor stands holding things, from the mod that, they're around. So these are the engineer's overalls, the trackman's goggles. Put them in the railcraft train station. And I put some pretty cool ones, I think, around. You guys already know about these armor stands, but I also added these tool racks, so this would be for these whenever I want to set them down. Pretty snazzy. And I also put one over by the IC2 area. Let's go check that out. We've had some UU matter, not too much being made. We got enough for a couple plutonium, not that many. I put my nano suit over here. And I put all my wrenches and my electric tree tap and my wind meter over here. And that drill we made last episode, I checked on it to see if it could be enchanted, and unfortunately it can't. And that speed is not good enough for us for now, so I'm going to keep this here until we can upgrade it to iridium. So, another thing I ended up adding was this pretty snazzy charge pad. You just step on and it charges you up. It's got some cool effects. And, yep, all fully charged. I also added an MFSU, so really big storage, under every single machine. And my reason for doing that was I wasn't able to, with the current setup I had, I wasn't able to have multiple machines running at once because one would run out of power or they would both just slow down. And that, we can't be having that. So if they all have their individual power storage, along with their internal storage, it's a lot better. But, so yeah, that's what we did. That's what I did in between episodes. I also, what else did I do? Oh, I did end up processing some more fuel rods, and I put new ones in. So that's going to be more plutonium. Another thing I did is I want to get my CF sprayer out, and I want to show you guys this. So you can actually use construction foam on cables, and that will kind of turn them into solid blocks, but they'll still transfer power. So that's how we're going to make this look a little better, because this doesn't really match it kind of looks out of place. It'll look a little better once we spray it, give it a right click. And it really gets all down in there too. I'm right clicking here too. And you can, use sand to make that dry faster. And those are still going to transfer power and do what they normally would. We might even be able to dye it. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. And if I check down here, oh, I just broke one. Yep, I can just spray it again. Very cool. I think that's right. Yeah, because this machine doesn't use power. Okay. So today we're going to be messing with some Thaumcraft stuff. But before we do that, I want to get, this isn't going very fast. We're not getting a lot of UU matter, specifically because, well, these boys eat power. Even with own dedicated machines, they eat and eat and eat, or not UU matter, they eat EU, which is, this mod's power. They eat it up. So, I made some solar panels. I'm not going to say it's a lot, but it's a pretty hefty amount. So during the day, at least, we'll get more consistent UU matter generation. So let's get that going right up here now. Place those down, and then something like this, I think, will be fine. I don't know, I'm not no grid expert. Just gotta make sure they're not on top of each other. Trying to keep things even here. One more there. And let's put one right here. Perfect. Now these are a lot. That should be fine. Like, that should keep us good on power for a while. Let's sleep, make it daytime, and then we're going to get right into our Thaumcraft stuff. So a couple episodes back, I ended up, I don't know if I told you guys, but I did end up actually finding the Eldritch Research. You know, with the Crimson Rites, that book I told you I was trying to get from the cultist, that guys that come through the portals, those guys. And I ended up finding them, scanning them, killing them, getting their book. And that's when you learn the Eldritch. And that's this tab. Now, I've done a lot of research on this tab, and you need void seeds to make void metal. Okay? Now, we can't make void metal yet. We have some void seeds, but we don't have enough. So, how we're going to get more is I got these 4 jars, and I'm going to let all of this warp into a chunk way over yonder. And then, things are going to get pretty, I got all these causality collapsers I got from in here. We probably are going to need more than this. And we're going to get to getting those seeds. Okay, here we go. Empty, 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 empty. Immediately got a giant one. Very cool. Now, this one is going to probably be so large that if I just, let me grab my thermometer. If we show how much flux is in here, yeah, 950. So, that's a lot. So we're going to start breaking this boy down. And just throw one into it. There we go. And another one popped up. So what we're hoping for here is not to get only void seeds, but we're hoping to get a very rare drop called the Primordial Pearl, I believe. Let me just double check that. Primordial. Yes. Yeah. Now, I could get one from EMC because it has an EMC, but I want to get one normally first. And they're pretty rare, so I'm gonna get into this. Oh my goodness, there it is. We got one. Okay, we got a okay, so this isn't the pearl. This is actually the nodule. And it has a durability. And there's actually even more of these to get rid of. I'll throw one more just to see if maybe we can get lucky, get some more. Yeah. Sorry if those explosions are super loud. I might need to turn it down a little bit. But yeah, like that's great. But I'm thinking about a trick. You know the repair pedestal, or what is it called? The repair talisman that we made. That might be able to repair this into a full plural. That'd be very cool. Let's toss one more. Yeah, not very lucky because I've destroyed this thing a bunch of times. It keeps popping back up. I bet you'll pop back up any second. Yep, there it is, down there. Okay, yeah, we probably have enough void seeds for now, so let's hop back home. Now let's get into some cool void metal stuff, and let's test if we can repair this, because if we can, whew, that's going to be OP. I'll worry about that, those rifts later, or maybe I'll leave them there, because there is this cool thing that lets you kind of siphon off of rifts. Okay, I'm just making sure that's running. So let's get our repair talisman out. Put our inventory. Maybe I need to be holding it. It says repairs player's items. Let's try putting it on a pedestal. Maybe it just needs to be in that type of mode. Nah, there's no repairing this thing. Unless it's repairing this. Let's see. Now it worked. Everything else in my inventory is full durability. Dang, that would have been awesome. That's okay. So, the way that this works is it's a crafting component, very super hard to get, super rare, and whenever you use it, it only uses one of its durability. So we're not gonna be using it today because it's pretty hard to get, so we're probably just gonna put it away. We are for sure going to use these void seeds today. We're gonna make ourselves some void metal. It's void metal time. This is actually where stuff like this Vidium comes in handy, because you do need Vitium. Swap that out just for a second. So if I put these in, click it, it's metallum and Vitium. Sweet! Let's read all about this void metal stuff. My hand shakes as I write this. The strange substance I have investigated has opened strange new vistas in my mind. Before me I have formulas for creating a mysterious new metal, yet I do not remember writing them, nor does the handwriting look quite like mine. The metal they describe is a mass of contradictions. It is hard and unyielding, yet at the same time soft and easy to work. It will feel warm to the touch, almost alive, and like living things, it will slowly heal itself if damaged. Crafting mere physical tools from this seems almost wrong. Ooh, very ominous. So, the gist of these tools and weapons and etc. are that you can wear them, they have unlimited durability because they'll repair themselves, they're pretty strong, but I'm pretty sure using them, yes, they all have a warping effect which will slowly warp your mind. But I'm pretty sure, let me just double check. So whenever you destroy one of those rifts, it kind of sometimes makes you, gives you a little bit of insanity. Gives you a little bit of warp to the mind. But that's okay. We're totally comfortable with warp. So what are we missing here? Metallum. I did end up emptying out some metallum. What goes here? Bestia. Examinus. Examinus. And what else? Vidium, that's the heart. It goes right. Oh no, Vidium is this. But we can just set this down here for now. Okay, let me just grab something metal real quick. Like a iron block or something. Iron block. And I'm going to craft up some of these ingots, you know, and then we're gonna put some of them to work. I will be right back. Okay guys, so I whipped up as much void metal as I could. And obviously, starting off, we have to do the good old fashioned. We have to make the armor, because that stuff's gonna be cool. And the tools. See, it's probably sticks, but might not be. Just grab some wood. Okay. So let's see. Boots. Very cool. Pantalones. Chest. Chest to protect my heart. My delicate heart. My voided heart. Okay. Very cool. Okay, let's put this stuff on real quick. Let's see. Wow. Talk about purple. This stuff is purple. So I do know, I just want to show out, not show off, but show that it doesn't, it repairs itself. I'm going to jump off of here, and the boot should take damage. Or not. I basically just broke my ankles. That's okay. I thought I had my jetpack on me, if I'm being honest. I don't want to pillar up. This seems like a good idea for the grappler. What are you doing? I'm trying to grapple over there, dude. What are you doing? There we go. Perfect. Well, that's how it works. It doesn't take damage. You guys are going to have to take my word for it. I promise it doesn't take damage. Okay, let's try tools. Sword. Ooh, this looks mean. It's a mean-looking sword. Pick. Shovel. And the good old-fashioned axe. Okay. So we're going to get this enchanted. I don't know if I'm going to use this that much because it warps. It warps me a lot. And I know I do have ways to fight it. Like this. The arcane spa and the sanitizing soap. But still. So I'm going to take this off for now. Keep it off to the side, perhaps. Maybe until I have it enchanted or something. But that's not the biggest thing that we're crafting today. The biggest thing is just another way to make everything more efficient. And that comes down to the Essentia Smeltery. So this thing... Let's get rid of all this iron. This thing came down to, I think it was like 80% efficiency. And 80% is good and all. But it's not that good. It's still leaking flux into the atmosphere. And over time, we're going to have to deal with that. And that's kind of annoying, if I'm being honest. Put all this stuff back. So, what we want to do is make an upgraded version, a void metal version, if you will, of the thaumium smeltery. And that is what we are going to do. Let me just get this set down, and let's take a read in the Thaumonomicon. Okay, so here it is, void metal Essentia smeltery. It unlocked for us because we had the Eldritch tab. So the first thing we need to do is make void metal plates. Not too hard, just 3 void metal. Void metal plates. Complete. I am pleased with the results of my testing. I expect the void metal smeltery will work much like the basic smeltery, but at a roughly 95% efficiency instead of 80. It should break down essentially slightly quicker than the basic smeltery, but not nearly as fast as the thaumium. So they kind of like balanced it out. So you can either have faster smelting or more efficient. I'm plenty patient. So I'm definitely going to go for the 95% efficiency. So we are going to have to upgrade. So we're going to need 2 void metal plates, which we have left over. We're going to need some basic... What are they called? Basic... What is it? Alchemical constructs. Okay. And I think that's it. And our primordial... Oh, wait. Do you need a pearl? Do you need a full primordial pearl to do this? Let's see. Primordial Nodule. That. That. Okay, there we go. Yeah, see? Most crafting things, I didn't think that I would need it. I didn't think I would need that. Let's see, that's going to cost 190 because I got a... Why do I have a 5%? Ah, because of this. Let's swap over. You always want to get your full discount, guys. 18%. So now this went from 4 durability to 3. So now we can take this. Need some brass plates and some void metal plates. I think we have just enough. Yep. And then brass metal plates. I know I got some brass metal plates. And come here, you. So we should be able to use this. Oh, it's got to be a base Essentia smeltery? That's kind of weird. Why can't you take the thaumium one and upgrade it? That seems strange. It's okay. We've already made one of those, so... Essentia smeltery. Yeah, very weird. Hop over to here. Bam. 750. Sheesh. That is expensive. Okay. So void metal essentia smeltery. That was actually one expensive craft. Now let me just quickly. So now that we got this is a 95% efficiency. Now these what are these called? These auxiliary venting ports. I've discovered a way to manage the flux generated by the smelting process by running the slurry through a secondary set of venting ports fitted with filters. I am able to separate out the flux and safely vent it as home steam. This process will reduce flux produced by about a third, and additional vents will increase this, though there are diminishing returns. So I'm not sure if 2 vents and 1 bellows is still the way to go. I might end up switching to 2 bellows and 1 venting port. I don't know yet. But we should be able to just melt stuff down now and not have to worry about it. Ooh, yeah, it is pretty slow. I know if we had... I know I already checked this. I know I did. But I gotta check it again. Can this go on the bottom? It looks like it's on the bottom. Oh, see, look. What? How is there so much flux up there? What? How do we have one of these? Oh, what did I do that made so much flux? Let's check the chunks. 76 here. 123? From what? You know what? I think I know what it was. It was me making all that void metal in here. You know, it going through the magic portal. I bet over here it's pretty high too. 123. I'm gonna have to deal with that. Okay, I'm gonna leave that down there because I think that's working. So I'll have 2 of each. I'm gonna have to... Oh, I don't want to have to deal with that right now. Everything's always coming out of nowhere. Oh, wow, you're just trying to be a dangerous one, aren't you? Let's see. Well, I mean, this is slowly dealing with it. It's crazy how this thing... It's like it followed me from over there. Insane. Okay. Grab the wireless terminal. The question is, do I use a causality collapser? Because that could make things worse. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, does that lower the... 17? Still 117. Okay, now where's the new one? Is an important question. Because there will be a new one. And that is a fact. I guess there's not going to be a new one. Sometimes I don't understand this flux stuff. It feels like it makes sense 1 second, it doesn't make sense the next second. Okay, let's get an armor stand. Yeah, I don't see another one. Very weird. Maybe it's inside? It's definitely not inside. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this void metal stuff's been pretty cool. Let's see how much matter we've made in the amount of time. 700 millibuckets, I think? Sheesh, that is quick. This thing's almost full up with scrap. So, once we get a really, really strong reactor, we'll probably be able to just, like, have this running with 100%. Like, this is almost 100% scrap efficiency, but... And we'll probably be able to run multiple with 100% scrap efficiency, if I'm being honest. Should be pretty good. Armor stand, let's get those going, get those set up. Okay. Next on the list is the void stuff until I can enchant it. Man, that stuff is just... looks pretty cool, though. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Very cool. Okay, guys, so I think we've upgraded a few things. We got some pretty good progress in Thaumcraft. So I think we're reaching the wrapping up point. I'm going to keep up on the, you know, the UU matter. I'm going to make sure the flux stays down over here. Keep things pretty steady. Yeah. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I think mess around with some, you know, other mod things. Maybe some reliquary, some open blocks, stuff like that next episode. Not quite sure. But anyway, guys, it's the wrapping up point. So, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please slap that like button. Oh, you know what? I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel recently with the likes and subscribes and the comments. You guys are really the bomb.com. And I really do appreciate you guys. You know, all of you. Every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. It means the world to me. Okay, guys. Not trying to get too mushy. Okay. So, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye-bye.